Namaste and welcome, beloveds. I'm so excited to share with you in today's video how to speed up your manifestations. I'm going to share such a juicy secret with you to make manifesting so much more fun and fast for you. So if you don't know me, welcome to my channel. My name is Syma Kharal, and I am a divine feminine goddess, mentor, and healer, and the author of the #1 Amazon bestselling books, Goddess Reclaimed and Manifest Soulmate Love. And I empower women all over the world to awaken their inner goddess, to embody their divine feminine power, and to create their most flourishing lives from their feminine. So I'm so happy to share with you today's video on how you can speed up your manifestations. When we think of speeding up our manifestations, usually we're maybe experiencing a little frustration, or we're just in such excitement and desire that we want our manifestation now, right? So whether it's for our soulmate or more abundance or a baby or a dream home or whatever desire we have, something that can block us up and create a little frustration or delay around the manifestation process is being in fear-based energy, and from a fear-based energy getting too much into a dysfunctional or unhealthy hyper-masculine energy. Now, the divine masculine energy is beautiful, and all of us beings, we have feminine masculine energetics within us, right? So what happens is, from a fear-based place, we might feel like we have to just keep doing a lot of things to manifest what we want. And sometimes these things can even be spiritual things, like I have to do a daily visualization or manifestation practice or ritual or affirmations or positive, thinking, and all these tools that are very beneficial in the law of attraction and manifestation work. There are many wonderful tools that sometimes can work against us if we're using them from a place of fear, right? Sometimes we can be like a manic manifester, or we're just doing all the things and feeling like, but where is it? When is it going to be my time? And this hyper masculine energy, it comes from a fear that it might not happen for us unless we do certain things. And deeper than that is often like approving energy, or this belief we may have internalized earlier in our life that we have to do things to receive, maybe to receive the love that we wanted and deserved as a child, or the good that we deserved as a child. So I won't get too much into the inner child healing. I have, another video on that, on inner child healing. I'll do a new one as well, just to freshen things up. I do a lot of deep inner child healing work in my work, as well as karmic, and we get into all the different layers and levels, right? But when we're wanting to manifest and we want things to be faster, sometimes we equate that with doing more. And it's just coming from this place of fear and not enough and worry and doubt, right? And so we're overcompensating. So the secret I'm here to offer you, to invite you into, however you identify, is to invite more feminine energy. So it's not what else can I do, but how can I be? How can I be more? How can I speed up my manifestation? Here is the secret within the secret: by slowing down. So this is feminine energy, and it's in one of its purest forms. There's so many different kinds of Shaktis, or feminine energies, that activate through all of us, especially as feminine beings, as women. It's a lot more natural and innate for us, but anyone can activate this. We speed up our manifestations by slowing down. Slowing down requires the opposite of everything I just shared that we might do from this fear-based or hyper-masculine approach. Slowing down means that I trust. I trust in my worthiness to receive what I want. I trust that it is safe for me to slow down and receive what I desire. I trust that who I am is enough and what I've done is enough, and anything that I'm meant to do, as I slow down, I will receive the guidance. So I'm just going to show you a goddess that embodies this so you can really connect with this energy. So this is my book, Goddess Reclaimed, and the very first goddess you meet in this 13-path initiation journey with the divine feminine, with different goddess archetypes from all over the world, is Siege. And see that Siege is asking you to hush and slow down. Siege is the Gnostic goddess of silence. Siege is also the goddess of stillness and the trust it requires to slow down and become still and quiet and to empty of all the attachment, the worry, the concern, the action, the doing, and to come and soften into the feminine being. She is the dark womb of creation. She's actually the void, and the void that is empty. So imagine practically what this feels like is emptying our mind, creating space for ourselves to just slow down. Sometimes when we want to manifest something faster, we kind of get a little obsessed with it or anxious and fixated on it. And this is the opposite practice. This is an invitation to have such deep trust that it's coming, that it's already here in the inner realms. Trust in your power to create and receive what you desire, that you know with complete faith that you can surrender. And surrender here means trust that it's already done. It's already birthed in the inner realms, and it's already mine, and it's manifesting its beautiful physical realm in the most perfect way, the most divine way. And softening, slowing down, giving yourself permission to slow down. And my question for you that I would love for you to share with me in the comments is, what does slowing down, being more in your feminine receptivity look like for you as a practice? So this way, I would love for you to get really clear on that and then practice that in your life. I have so many clients who, when they come to me, they're already successful, they've manifested a lot in their life, but how they created what they have in their life was from this more hyper-masculine energy or a fear-based energy. And then what they learn from me, so many of them will say, is now I manifest from rest. Now I manifest from rest. And I have a saying that the more I rest, the more I receive. It's not a saying, it's actually a life mantra. It's a life truth of mine. So as an example, this past week, my family and I, we got a little sick. And so I just took some time off. And during that time off, I've had so many new clients come in, so many new payments come in and abundance come in, and this was without me working. I'm already booked out for the month for like an offering that I had for one-on-one sessions that I do sometimes, and there's a wait list now. This was without working. This was taking the time to rest and trust. Last year I became a mama, and I took months off for my sacred maternity leave. And I worked very slowly. I relished so much time with my beautiful baby. I think on average in a week it was 5 hours, 6 hours maximum, maybe 10 hours a week maximum. And those hours of work were just so luscious and divine and aligned. And there was such deep trust in slowing down. And I had my most prosperous, successful, impactful year. My clients experienced the greatest manifestations and expansions in their lives as I slowed down even more. And right now, this video, if you follow me in my channel and you're wondering why my background is different, is because I also manifested spending 3 months of our entire cold Canadian winter in Mexico. So I'm actually in Mexico. So I manifested this beautiful living in paradise in a year where I was in my softest and slowest and most surrendered. So this is what's possible for you when you trust and slow down. This was not easy for me in terms of something that I learned on my path. So I grew up in a very hyper-masculine and oppressive to the feminine upbringing, and I used to be in fear-based masculine energy, and every part of my life used to reflect that, right? Everything, if I got something, it was a struggle to get there, it wasn't fun, there wasn't trust, and there was basically what the place I was coming from was a wounded inner child, inner girl. A lot of it was truly a trauma response where it was still very hyper vigilant, and I felt like I have to do all these things and worry, and then I have to struggle and suffer and sacrifice to get the things that I want. This was an old programming that was playing out for me for a long time until I came home to the goddess, to my divine feminine power and nature and magic, and everything in life flourished, which is why now my business is Flourishing Goddess. That's what it's called. So my invitation for you to speed up your manifestations is to consider where and how you can actually do less and be more. Can you truly trust that the more I rest, the more I receive? That you can, we say in my work, I manifest through rest as goddess, right? So again, however you identify, can you invite more of this beingness? I celebrate, like so many of my clients will say that once they started this beautiful work together, they now manifest getting a massage, on vacation, cutting back their hours at work. I teach women about living in my deeper work. It's the Awaken Goddess Training 6-month Goddess Mystery School and coaching program. It's the deepest transformational work in becoming and embodying the goddess. And one of the things that we learn is how to live in oneness with our feminine cycles. And so I have highly successful women who had to work to the point of burnout and exhaustion before they came to me, suddenly make millions by working the least they ever worked. And like actually having magical schedules where they take their cycle days off, or they have pleasure days and goddess days. And they're astounded and in awe of how they can manifest so much more by doing so much less and being so in their feminine. So this is the beautiful secret to speed up your manifestations, beloved, is to slow down and to embody and open to everything that means for you. To embody a depth of trust that it's safe for you to slow down. It's safe for you to be, we don't have to be productive all the time. So many times when we slow down, we feel like something's wrong. I have to do something. I have to be productive. I didn't do anything all day. I have nothing to show for my day, right? Like when I left the corporate world, super high pressure, toxic environments and jobs, like a whole history of it. This feels like a lifetime ago. It was 2012 when right in the beginning where I had a complete exit from my corporate world life, where I never belonged, obviously. And I still remember like the PTSD of that life, where when I was slowing down at first, it felt like unsafe, that I had nothing to show for my day. So it can take some retraining to begin to feel really safe in slowing down and not doing, not making things happen, not proving, not earning our good, but just trusting and being and letting things come to you. This is the most beautiful part of slowing down. Things speed up because the energy, this beautiful co-creative energetic that you now experience with the universe, is one of complete receptivity, I have another video. Please watch it. It's called How to Be More Receptive. That will be really beautiful as a complement to this video. So that will teach you how to be more receptive in your feminine energy if you desire. And I have so many other meditations for you to get into your feminine energy. So please watch those. Those will help you to be more in embodiment. I hope this is serving more as inspiration, and that will help you more to experience slowing down. Just lie back, put on some of my meditations, and slow down and watch your beautiful manifestations speed up for you. So I hope this secret to speeding up your manifestations as an invitation to slow down, to trust more, to be more, to get quiet, to empty out all the fears, worries, and concerns, and to truly be in a state of complete surrender, receptivity, rooted in deep inner safety and self-worth and value and self-love has served you. And I really would love for you to share with me how you're going to practice slowing down, and when your manifestations speed up. I would also love for you to share that with me. I love celebrating you. We get to slow down. It's so safe and it's so sacred for you to slow down. If you desire to go on this beautiful journey with me a little more deeply, I highly recommend getting my book, Goddess Reclaimed. It's 13 initiations to unleash your sacred feminine power. It's a book that my readers say they wish for every woman to read. It really brings you back home to your feminine self and your feminine power in so many ways. So I hope that you will do that for yourself, gift that to yourself. And there's so many free resources here on my YouTube channel. Now I have many more beautiful, deeper gifts. When you come on over to my website, flourishinggoddess.com, sign up for my newsletter, and you're going to get things that I don't share out here. They're only shared with my newsletter goddesses. And there's right off the bat, you're going to receive a goddess chakra meditation where you, again, slow down and just let the goddesses activate through your entire being and feel them. So that's really juicy, really goddessy, really divine. And then there's more gifts that you keep receiving once you're in my world, in my email. And I have goddess circles. So there's a Siege Goddess Circle. I have an online school called Flourishing Goddess. Oh, the winds are excited. flourishinggoddessschool.com. I'll leave the link in the descriptions for everything I'm sharing. And a goddess circle is where it's usually about 2 hours. We go really deep with one particular goddess, experiencing her meditations, rituals, and just unleashing her from within you. There's many, many different ways to connect with a goddess in my world, and I hope this offering has just felt really lush, supportive, calming, soothing for you, because truly this is an art that is so natural to us, especially as women. This is how we most naturally manifest, by being in our beautiful, natural, innate feminine energy. You become irresistible to everything, and not just the things that you desire speed up for you, but things you can't even imagine. Like, I did not imagine that I would be spending a whole entire winter in paradise. You know, usually we'll go away for a week or two, but like, you will be in awe of what you manifest when you come into when you awaken your inner goddess. So I'm going to be releasing more goddess videos for you. Please make sure you subscribe to continue to receive all this goddess goodness, and share, like. It just helps everything to spread and expand and reach more divine beings like yourself. Thank you so much for being with me. I hope this has served you deeply, and I look so forward to seeing you again. Namaste.